Hi guys, welcome back to the witch hunt. It's been a while. It's been probably a year since my last video, and I do apologize for not posting any content, but it's been a little busy and the videos were getting a little complicated, so I decided that I'm just gonna start putting out maybe a video a week, and I'm gonna try to just keep it really short and keep it really simple. And yeah, I'm gonna just try a new strategy. And so today I thought that I would tell you about my latest project, and that is sewing. I don't know, I've just been sewing. I have no idea how it started or why I was inspired to start, but I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about it. About 2 months ago, I took my mom to Joann Fabrics. She wanted to get out of the house, she doesn't drive anymore, and I just wanted to, take her somewhere. And so we walked into Joann Fabrics, and I just saw this fabric just sitting out front, just right when you walk in, all the Halloween fabrics were all lined up. And I thought, oh my God, that's so cute. I would love a dress made out of this. And I started thinking, well, who would make me a dress made out of this? I couldn't think of anyone. And then I thought right then and there, why don't I do it myself? So that's just kind of how it started. I went straight to the back. I got a sewing pattern and I said, I'm gonna make a dress. And my husband was like, she's gonna make a dress. And my mom was like, did she say she was gonna make a dress? So that's just kind of how it began. I never thought about sewing before. It was always something my grandmother did, my mom did, and it was never something that occurred to me, but I've always been crafty. I've made cakes, I've written books, I was a school teacher, I've made bracelets, I've painted, I've danced, I've done a bunch of creative endeavors, and I thought, well, why not make a dress? I mean, how hard could it be? So it's turned out to be pretty difficult, but I'm inspired, and I take that as a challenge, and I figured just with some practice and some skill and some time, I can get good at it. So rather than jumping right into making a dress, I decided, well, let's just start out with something easy. And that's how I started making these bags, these cute tote bags. And I figured I have a book festival that I'm going to in Haverhill, Massachusetts next month, the Merrimack Valley Book Festival, and you can sell anything at your table, not just books. So I thought, well, wouldn't it be cute to get like an alien head press label and put it in the bag and make tote bags, book tote bags. So here are just a few of them. And these are pretty easy to make. I just watched some videos on YouTube. And it's actually this one project, this one item has given me a lot of really great skills to practice. Look at this one. Love that. And actually got me ready for the challenge of making a dress. I learned about top stitching, I learned about slip stitching, I learned about lining, and just all sorts of, really great, simple, easy things that I can go learning in the meantime while building my confidence to make the dress. Look at this one, love it. So yeah, it just started. I had no idea that day when I walked into Joann's that I was gonna be sewing, and then all of a sudden I was sewing. Sometimes the art chooses you. That's all I can say. You can plan your life as much as you want, but sometimes life has other plans, and things will happen to make you reconsider everything, and suddenly you're on a new path. And that's how life is. That's the nature of life. So finally, 2 days ago, I said, that's it, I'm gonna start the dress. I was thinking about it too much. I was watching lots of videos, I was reading the instructions, and I was gathering the courage to do it. And finally I was like, you know what, just screw it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna dive in. If I mess up, I mess up. So what, right? That's what a seam ripper is for. I can just rip up the seams, start all over, whatever. And so I started 2 days ago, and then last night at 4:30 in the morning, I finished this. Okay, well, it's not finished, but I just want to show you what I have so far. It's got these crisscross straps in the back. This is a McCall's pattern, by the way. I think it's M7952. You can look it up, that's the dress. And you can see it's not done. I still have the back to finish. I don't know what this is for. I gotta figure this out. I figured these go folded and maybe like a clip or something. Maybe you put like a clip or a button. Then there's gonna be buttons down the seam right here. And then it'll be done. And then I just have to take in a couple adjustments at the sides and at the bust and whatever, but you can see that my writing is still in there. I don't know if you can see it from there, but there's pen marks all inside. But yeah, it's fun. I've always loved vintage dresses, always loved vintage dresses. I don't have enough of them, and that is because they can be pricey online. And I do have a couple, and some are made well. One of them was made really well, and the other one wasn't. It was really cheap. And I thought, you know what, why don't I just make them at home? I can just make them myself and try different fabrics. And you know what? I can make them Halloween, I can make them just whatever, you know, horror themed. I just figured try something new. You just never know. And so that's how I got into sewing. So, you know, here I was thinking I'm just gonna be writing my next book, or you know, maybe doing another cooking video or whatever for the witch hunt, and who knew that I would be showing you a dress that I made like two months ago. This would have never, ever even crossed my mind as something that that I would be into, that I would even be interested in. And it just kind of, the inspiration just hit me out of the blue, and you know, that's how life is. And sometimes you gotta leave room for those things. You gotta leave room for life to decide for you what you wanna do instead of you planning. It's good to plan. Planning and manifesting is great, but always leave some space in your life for all those little surprises that life likes to throw at you. So who knows, maybe I'll just start making dresses from now on, and you know, I might enjoy it so much that I might make dresses instead of write books. I mean, who knows? Who the heck knows? Because I mean, look at this. Look at all the bags I've made. I can't wait to sell these at the Merrimack Valley Book Festival. And I can't wait to share my art with the world. And Chloe's barking because there is a truck outside. Those are probably my buttons for my dress. So when it's finished, I'll post pictures online and you guys will see them. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. I just wanted to say hello again. And hopefully I will be posting a video a week, very short, about as long as this one, talking about whatever's going on that week, talking about books, talking about whatever I'm writing, talking about whatever I'm making, talking about creepy Halloween things, movies, whatever. That's who I am, that's what I love. So that's what I have to share with you all. All right, guys, take care. Bye-bye.